Okay, now we've got mic audio. Sorry, I got distracted there right as I started. Kitten jumped up on my desk with a toy and wanted to play. But yeah, so guys, obviously stuff is going on. I didn't stream yesterday. I had some rough night the night before, and I did not get much sleep, so I didn't stream yesterday. The day before that, we were playing Ranch Sim, but oh, hi, that was a fail. But I wasn't feeling it. I was gonna play that until tomorrow or the day after, whenever My Time at Sandrock has its full release. But after spending like half an hour demolishing the old house because they haven't updated the tutorial, even though they're full released, Ranch Sim was disappointing. Let's leave it at that. I was interested in their updated content. Some of it looks like it could be fun, but that tutorial to demolish the house was absurd and should never happen. Yeah, we're just figure out where we're gonna go here. I don't think I want to do this one, although that would be a really good pickup. Do we want a challenge? Not really, because I'm going to be having to head off a bit. So what we'll do is we'll aim for the not a challenge of over here. Yeah, we'll do this one. So what I'm looking for is I'm trying to get near some of these more question marks over here to see if it's more map modifiers like these guys. Because I am going to attempt the gold seal, so I'm practicing on some of the harder map modifiers to get more royal resupplies. Because every royal resupply that you get, you can choose to get 5 seals out of. So technically, if I did this right here, I would get 14 seals, which would put me at 35 seals, which is what I would need to do the gold seal. But the thing is, I've only got... I might be able to pull it off if I do that, but we don't have enough time for me to do a full playthrough on this high of a difficulty, where we've got 2 negative map modifiers at the same time to get there. What I'm thinking of doing, I'm just gathering resources. That's why you see my camps just kind of like going around close to the citadel. That I can unlock more upgrades and stuff as we prepare to go for a gold seal run. We've already done 3 of the seals, I believe, 3 or 4 of them. And that's the next one that we need to accomplish to get 8 more. Get my cycle increased by 8. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna go here, do an easy run this morning because I've only got about an hour, and get into it. Okay. Do an herb garden. That should work. Humans and beavers, and embark. Alright. So, evaporating rainwater's made road a lot rarer in this. Woodcars can carry 10 more goods in drizzle season. That's meh. That's an alright one. Creeping shadows, so do not discover glades during a storm, or I'll get negative 10 resolve. Maximum number of sacrifices, leakage, and unnatural erosion. So the only one that really sucks here is this one. So from hostility 4 and above, we have to pay 5 oil with each storm multiplied by the number of years played. If you don't, 2 random resource nodes will be destroyed. We want our resource nodes, so we're going to need to make sure that in our build we include the production of oil. Alright, so our closest farmland's over here. And we've got meat, vegetables, and fiber. Not a bad start. Although I really hate this positioning of the hearth and the warehouse right across from each other. The reason it's annoying is, trying to think of the way to say it. But the reason it's annoying is normally you get the placement of 4 houses next to the hearth, and because the warehouse is so close to the hearth, production buildings that you place like next to it and stuff are basically taking up housing space. So what I'm gonna have to do is intentionally cut through into these glades and put my production buildings all the way back here away from the entrance to my warehouse, just so that way they're not within the hearth range and I can get the houses I need to down in the hearth. So yeah, we're gonna cut through into this glade, and this glade first, and then probably start cutting into like this one, and this one afterwards. Obviously, we'll cut out here, so we'll probably end up hitting this glade. Yeah, and this one. But yeah, it's not the best start. We'll make it work. Alright, let's see what we got here to work with. This one's potentially very good. All these are actually really good. This one's very good later on for being able to produce both ale, wine, and pigment. Because you can use wine to make pigment, and then you can use the pigment to make scrolls, but that building is very multi-purpose. This one's very multi-purpose. The weaver's really good for fabric production if you're going to be going with coats, and the granary is really good for beavers for fabric, pickled goods particularly, and pack of crops. So we're going to pick up the granary here. Alright, I really need to look this up. So what I'm looking up is what resources are produced in this again. The Royal Forest. Alright, so we got clay. So we're gonna have clay. Stamping mill is what we'd want to go with here. This one's a tough choice. I think we have to go with this. Now, we haven't seen anything for helping with production of oil yet. That's not till we hit hostility level. Just need to keep it in mind. And then because we didn't get a production building, which is gonna have to put down the crude workshop, and then we're gonna also put down the granary. Granary has to go behind the crude workshop doesn't really matter where it goes initially. Actually, what we'll do is we'll put that there. We'll plan to put that there. And when we do housing, we can do two big houses here. No. Go go here. Alright, so we got that. Putting one in here and one in here. Turning off fabric there. And turning off those for now here. And then fabric's going to get a limit of 20. Off pipes. Using clay, 20. Fabric's off and planks. Okay, so we still have 3 people to work with. So we're going to get some plant fiber. And for another one here. We won't have anybody in the trappers camp, but next season, when we get our first boost of people, we can just throw them right in there. Alright, first specialization. We can do meat specialization. That is promising. Hi. Huh? Night. Alright. Trade goods, amber for completed trade routes, trade logs, or... The trade logs is potentially really good. Gain 1 active trade route slot, and traders will arrive 25% quicker. That or the meat specialization, because we do have brood mothers here. We got 3 of them, so we would get +2 to meat production just off of those 3. And then if we get another chance, we could upgrade that. Basically, meat would not be an issue. That would actually be really helpful because we have to do the oil production. So we're going to go with that. Alright, here's our first orders. Now, between these two, this one would be a more immediate benefit. But I think what we have to do is the building materials, because the +1 to planks production is always useful. Beaver resolve, or 3 of each type of house. We'll do 3 of each type of house because that'll give us the benefit of the bonus to flour. Should be able to make use of later. We've got our first chance at a timed objective. Problem is we only have 7.5 minutes to get human resolve all the way up to 27. And I don't think I can do that off the very first pack of orders. I haven't had a chance to get them anywhere near that. I'm at 13. I would have to hit several human resolve production items before I can get that. Even though getting 5 grain per minute would be hugely beneficial in the mid to late game, I cannot guarantee that. So what I'm going to do is the beaver resolve at 20. I'll eventually hit that no matter what. Get 3 parts off of it, some roots, and a couple more beavers. We're going to do that. Alright, so I'm actually going to just pull him off there for a minute and get more fiber going. Gonna take this and path like that. Okay, so we found a treasure stack, but honestly, it's not worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna let that treasure stag's time out. The problem with finding the treasure stag in the very first glade you go into is that it always runs to a dangerous or forbidden glade. And then if you cut into there, then you're gonna have to complete the Forbidden Glade objective within the time limit it has. And typically, at the very beginning of the game, you don't have the resources to do that unless you used embarkation points specifically for that. But the treasure stag is a random event, so until you get more embarkation points, being able to justify taking that on is just outright impossible. Now, if we had the resources to tear this down and get the 30 scrolls and 30 coal, then I would believe that I'd potentially have what I'd need to take on whatever this glade event is. And, be able to do it. I don't have any of the resources. Yeah, I wasn't even supposed to cut into there. Since we're there, go ahead and cut all of that. I'll give us room for our production buildings. And we also need to get our initial shelters down. And there's our clay. There's three rocks of clay. Oh, we hit level 2. Yep, or level 1, sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, so gain 1 part every time you sell goods worth 5 amber. That's very promising. For every 10 completed trade routes, all has to have +1 room or a mist piercers. Do I want free samples or do I want to reroll here? That is the question. I think I'm gonna reroll. I typically never have an issue with having enough parts. I usually, like, getting these extra parts just gives me more stuff to trade. And if I'm getting it as a reward for trading, it's definitely beneficial in that sense, but I don't really need it. Let's see here. We could do rich glades. That's a potential. +15 to large deposits, +5 for small. Yeah, we'll take that for now. Okay, so it looks like foxes are likely to be our third race. really good yet. You know, we'll take them. We'll take them. We're getting a way to produce crystallized dew that. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is gotta clean this up. Stonecutter's camp. And we'll work our way into this next glade. Alright, next two orders. Got another timed one for mushrooms and herbs, but we don't really have a way to produce mushrooms yet. That would be nice, but we don't really have a way. We already have an objective to produce houses, and biscuits are definitely always a good thing, so we're gonna do this one. Ooh, or the +1 to production yields of all packs. That can really snowball. This is more of a mid-game benefit to get the +3 human resolve, but let's go with this one. Still have a chance to take the human resolve one. Are you sure you don't want this one? And we'll take it here. Okay, so we still got the human relations one. Alright, so one thing I'm going to do is get the post up so I can work on the 5 packs of building materials so I can get the +1 saw blades. Get some paths down. Alright, so they're out. It's got to move right there. No, wait. Harvester's camp. I'm an idiot. Out. For some reason I thought they were that one. I thought the Forager's camp had run out. They got one more charge left. So one of them can go over here on the building material. Which is not great. Can't really produce that much of it. We only need 5. We already have enough planks to produce that. Now they're out. There we go, already got +1 to production. Nets. Specialization. So we're now producing double meat. And that's gonna proc this twice as fast. Right? Or no, it's every time it's produced. It doesn't matter the amount that's produced, it's just the amount of times. That's just based off charges. Okay, They're filled up on fabric. We finished the packs of building materials. That'll increase our production of planks going forward. Bump that up to 30 for now. We'll throw a human onto there. We could make an offering and get that. Get corruption off of it, though. Gonna need to go get some water here in just a minute. Forgot about that quality of life feature they added for the options on woodcutter camps. It's really helpful. Alright, so there's our press. We need to take it no matter what because we need to make oil. Even though it's not really what I want to do, it's what we kind of have to do. Just run. We're going to take this and move it over here because my press should fit nice and snug right here. Taking the roots per minute. Okay, go ahead and produce some oil now, just so that way I don't have to worry about it later. We can upgrade houses now. Villagers in the house will upgrade move 50 faster, or a strategically built wall can do wonders. This house will offer one additional village. We can start paying packs of built materials to upgrade. Villagers live in this house will upgrade, get an additional +1 to resolve. Global planting and harvesting speeds are increased by 5% for every villager living in a house with this upgrade. Ooh, that's actually really good for human housing. That's really good, the tool shed. We're gonna need some more packs of building materials. How do we not have a spare one, though? Oh, we do. Just stuck here. Go ahead and move that and turn those all off. That allows us to upgrade this. Means we now have 3 humans living in there. That's going to be very helpful. You know what? We're going to go ahead and make a couple more. Do 2 more of these. 4 total. ahead and tear this down. Taking out 6 more people just by doing that. It's crazy. Alright, more orders. Trade routes +1 or empathy +1. We're gonna go with trade routes. Tin and coal will give us +1 to brick. Go. Cleared that workshop, and now we can upgrade both of these. Boom. Without taking up any more space, we've now housed 9 humans. Actually was really useful. These home upgrades are OP. Now let's get our herb garden going. Alright, time to start expanding elsewhere. What I'm going to be doing is saying it to avoid glades for now. It's going to cut out this whole area, it just won't cut the tree line directly next to the glades. We're getting 3 meat per harvest now on these. And because we got the rich nodes pick up first, we got 28 instead of 23 on these. We have a lot of meat. We already got 88 of it stored, and that's with my guys actively eating some. Alright, that's not good. Haven't been able to really deal with their resolve issues yet. What that means is we're going to have to cut off our wood production for a little bit. You guys take a break. There we go. As you can see, resolve on foxes becomes an issue pretty quickly. Don't have a way to make pickled goods yet. Alright, creating mixture tools. All house ever more. Hostility reduced by 40. So we're going to do the safe haven, because we'll be able to upgrade this as soon as I drop more stuff here. Dropping those will cut my hostility down. And we're going to get some beaver houses down next. Alright, so here we are going to be doing crystallized dew. If you need it, you're going to take it. We now have enough spare pop with 12 free workers to justify cutting into there. We also have enough beavers to justify dropping a second woodcutter's camp. So what we'll do is we'll drop this woodcutter's camp, and then we're going to push to unlock this dangerous glade here. Got a lot of free workers. Turn off avoid glades and just fell these trees, guys. We're gonna have to narrow the path. So even my stonecutter's camp is almost out. Now getting 4 meat per. That's ridiculous. Because we can only house 15, so they're constantly having to stop and run food into the shop warehouse. So what we'll do for now, since we got all this extra pop, we're gonna put them to work with transporting. Alright, so we got a blood flower. That's easy enough because it doesn't cost anything to clear a blood flower, and you get this for it's the 20 crystallized dew. Early will be very helpful because then I can build fox houses. We've got a large Seamar deposit, a couple of mushroom spots, and a large abandoned cache with 40 ale and 40 wine in there. It's a large flax field too. Alright, if we do the empathy again, we'll get that. If we fulfill 18 coats within 120 seconds, we'll get that. We want the coat production. I want the tools. have to stop our wood cutting here in a second. I'm working on it, game. Can't get my resolve any lower, so we're probably gonna lose one fox today. That's not the end of the world. We'll be able to get our fox houses down soon. And then that'll allow us to work on that. Alright, something else we're going to want to drop soon is going to be the trade post. Never really matters where this goes as long as it's out of the way. It's not really out of my way. We'll just put it over here. And gonna want to get... Still don't have any geysers. That's gonna be drizzle water. Which actually, that's really helpful. The stamping mill we can put down. Now, the reason for the stamping mill is getting the pottery going. We've got plenty of clay at this point. Use the oil to produce pottery. Well, let's do that. And we lose a fox, yeah. Ah, worst one to lose. My friggin' scout. Alright. Pull one off the warehouse. Get those resources. We need that crystallized dew. Alright, we got our first trader. So, if we were producing berries, we could use that to get crystallized dew through the accumulated dew. The tool shop would be very helpful, since we are going to be producing crystallized dew. We can make tools. Ugh. So I might want to pick that up. There's no stone on this map, so that's useless. The quick deliveries would be the other useful one. But we don't actually have a lot of, none of our orders require... What's up, Damien? How you doing? Let's look at this. Trader's worth one more amber. That might be helpful since I'm planning on doing at least 10 trades to make more money. Every glade solved to make a decision lowers hostility by 10. Still haven't found any glade events. For loyalty, just traders arrive 25% quicker. Trade negotiations or trade logs. Those are both really good. I'll go with trade negotiations. There are beavers back to work. Not supposed to be there. So let's sell. Want the tool shop. It's worth 20. Oh, we can get off some excess wood. We can sell off some excess planks. Could sell resin, but I like having that. Not worth it right now. It was more about getting this so I could do this. There we go. Found this a bunch of amber for the next time a trader comes in. Alright, so soon we'll have the ability to make pickled goods as well. What are we getting now? ×3 still. We'll be hitting ×4 in just a moment, though. These guys are almost done here. Let's go back one space. Cross like that. So we're going to be dropping a forester's hut. And we'll be taking our harvester's camp over here.
Yeah.
Want 2 of each? No. Take the money. You guys done yet? Oh, they're still gathering. Alright, now we can drop fox houses finally. There we go. That should make our foxes happier. We're mostly done cutting over here for now. Let's go back to cutting back from here. Want to get the tier 3 hearth here in a second. So we're going to go ahead and cut this way. Avoid blades for now. Don't want to trade coal. Like I said, I was gonna go get some water and then I just didn't. I'm gonna get some water, guys. Give me just a second. I need water. All right. There we go. Gotta remember to stay hydrated. I'd be drinking my Glytch, but need that right now. Not yet. Alright, so we are making some pickled goods finally. Got our fox resolve to actually hit where it's going up. Artemis, don't play with my wallet. Alright, so that camp is cleared. Okay, go ahead and cut out to there so that way I can connect these two. Alright, just trying to get the beaver resolve up a little bit now. Times 4 now. Hi, cat. Alright, what else do we need to do? Gotta do some more trade routes. What do we got? Take it. Oh, I'll take that one. Stomach's bothering me. Don't like that. Alright, last order that we could take. We could sell crops of... That's such a weird one to sell these. Oh, that is a new symbol. Ooh, packs of provisions. If we can get 35 of them, we'd get a temple with oil and pigment. It's plus 5. What do you guys think? I go for the 35 packs of provisions for a temple. You'd only have 6 minutes to complete it. I think I could do that one. Do I want to produce scrolls and incense is the question. Oh, we'll do it. We're gonna go for that one as our final mission. Gonna go for the quick production of provisions. We'll actually drop another makeshift. Yep. It's that as well. Oh boy. All my guys are low resolve now. What I really need to do is drop another hearth. Technically could do over here if I were to clear this thing. You can do it right there. But we'd have to hit the Forbidden Glade to drop that one. How did I just get 2 ancient tablets? What? 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 Oh, okay, I got 2 off of this. The Samar deposit paid off big with its 1% chance at an ancient tablet. I got 2 off of it. With still 33 charges to go. I did not expect that. That is a welcome surprise, because it gives +1 to production yield. Means we're now making 4 packs of provisions at a time instead of 3. That actually makes this much more doable. Oh yeah, duh. Need to fix my resolve issue still. There we go. Why are my humans not happy? An old forbidden ritual. Increase yield by 100%. All buildings that use fertile soil, but you lose all stored food. I'm not doing that. Joint venture, you gain 15 amber every time you accept a newcomer group. You lose all stored amber. I'm not doing that one because we have a bunch of amber stored at this point. We'll just do either crowded houses. Yeah, we're going to do crowded houses. That means these ones can now host 4. So these houses ended up not even being needed because I already housed enough people. But if we take more humans, then that'll be useful. Alright. Next big thing. Tea, incense, biscuits. We're gonna go with the apothecary because we are producing, we're aiming for getting that temple. And so with the incense, we're gonna need that once we have the temple. Tea will also be helpful in the biscuits as well. We also still have the tinctory, so we can make ale, wine, and pigment, which will allow us to make scrolls. So we do just need a scroll production building, and once we have the temple, we'll have both those services rendered.
Monde.
That's where the oil comes into play. We just had to pay out a bunch of it. Alright, we got a trader. How much copper do we have left? I don't see any. We're at 0 now. Dirt path it up here. What you got? Hostility, yes. Scroll production, yes. Let's see here. What else can we make use of? Got clay. We could take that, but we got 96 clay still on us. We are planning on getting a kiln. Got another ancient tablet we can sell off. Yeah, I'm good. Let's just buy some coats. I'll make my guys happier for a little bit. Alright, now that we are going to be... Yes, we need to use... Have they been eating the roots? Yes, they have been. Stop eating the roots. I'll turn those into flour. Alright, we're about to hit the, this one here. Good. We're 1 off right now. And we're done. Done. We'll leave you producing some, but we're only gonna have you go up to 20. Stop production. Alright. Trading stuff. 6 amber, I'll take it. Take it. And for that? Sure. I'll give us 3 more trades. We'll be up to 8 out of 10 trade routes done. You need 1 more beaver house. Outside of that, we're pretty much happy now. So give us our tier 3 done structure. You need to go down here. Alright, so we got flour, we need the scrolls. It's done. I want to clear this camp. Do. Alright. So, who's making pigment? I know somebody could. Have that could make pigment. This guy. That guy there is the one who's gonna make pigment for me. Alright, Stonecutter's camp is out. Meat one's getting there. They're getting, how much meat per turn? +5. They're getting 6 meat per harvest, so it takes them a while to get it. They're constantly having to just transport meat back. Alright, beaver resolve's been hit. +3 parts for that, along with 2 beavers. Let's see. I'll make sure we're making pigment. Make wine and ale as backup stuff, but we don't need production of that right now. Ooh. We have nothing we need to make pigment. We really need to get that kiln. Let's see if we can pick it up. Brick oven, furnace, reflector, hut. Hut. No kiln yet. Tea house is tempting. Same with the artisan. Gotta take the artisan. I'm purely doing it to drop coats. Alright, I'm gonna have to leave here pretty soon. It's definitely upsetting, but yeah, I'm gonna have to leave soon. Why do we have no fiber? Hell, just been producing pickled. That's why. So many planks. I should just pump out packs of building material. Why not? Why are my beavers being so unhappy this playthrough? Need to drop this temple soon. What I'm gonna do is move some people around. I'll give us the temple, which will help with our issues with resolve. So we have a lot of issues with resolve right now. Do 2 more trades, so let's get that done. I don't know where I'm getting this stone from. Just don't understand where that's coming from. Here's our 2 trades. That'll finish up the trader one. We do need to build houses, but I want to get the biscuits first going. Gotta figure out this trade production for pigment. Not good that we have nothing for making pigment. Need the kiln is what we need. That goes to tier 3. Temple will also allow us to lower hostility by burning or sacrificing goods. Primarily what we'll sacrifice, we're just going to sacrifice a bunch of wood since we have a couple hundred of it. You can burn that, or we could even sacrifice Seamar at this point. Even though it's a very useful item to have. And we're going to lose a beaver. Oh! Nope, we didn't. Oh my god, that was close. I think getting coats helped. Flame amulet or export specialization. That'd give us another +1 to packs of trade goods. Or I'll cut down the wood. Or still the issue. Let's do flame amulets. Harvester's camp is out. We're at the point where we gotta cut into another glade soon because we're running out of stuff to farm. We've got some more charges here, but it's not really gonna help us. We need the kiln. We need the biscuits. So let's get the biscuits going. We can at least do that for now. So what we're gonna run it off of is preferably herbs. We should be able to get more. Issue was that we were using herbs for something else. Oh, what? Alright, they're going full into producing that. They're producing that. Oil being made. It's good. Second guy in here. That's right, we were using it for that herb. Use resin to produce incense along with oil. So we'll do biscuits and oil, or biscuits and incense for now. We'll introduce tea later if we get another, if we have the chance. Seconds on that one. That's probably where we're gonna cut because I do need to run. Let's finish this up. Alright, trade route's done. Now we make +1 again to our output there. Still no smithy. Did get a chance at the workshop. At this point, it's not useful. There's our kiln. There's the kiln we needed. Got the kiln, guys. Alright. So, run a bunch of production into the kiln. Need coal. I also do bricks here instead of here. We'll just let these guys keep making planks, I guess. Actually, we'll pull one off there too. We only need one guy making planks at this point. Okay. 10% chance to double yield while under the effects of education. We're taking that. +3 to pickled goods production. Yeah. Taking that. And then drying racks would need another 8. And, yeah, we'll take that. Now we can justify throwing some guys on here. And so we're got scrolls, we're making incense, we are going to grow down some more human homes here in a second, just to get the effect. Okay. It was actually very, very nice. Sure, we just did. Do we want more scrolls? So we could just buy them. Alright. So we're gonna have coal production.
See. Yeah.
Gonna have coal to produce pigments. And the pigments we're gonna have to produce the scrolls using use either of these. And the pigments to produce scrolls once they're ready to keep going with the coats too. Alright, the production chain's really starting to come along now. Except for this one. Just don't have source for this. Other than that, we're doing good. Alright, so we'll get there on the coal and the biscuits. That's just a matter of time now. The empathy decisions, it's just if we come across the Glade events. Other than that, we should be hitting high resolve on all 3 races very soon. The reasoning for that is, so with the beavers, we're hitting co-loathing, education, housing, both basic and beaver housing. We're going to be hitting the biscuits soon, and if we can, we'll pick up the pickled goods. That hits everything but 2 of what their needs are. When it comes to the humans, we've got their housing sorted. Porridge would be nice, but we're going to have biscuits, clothing, and we're going to have religion soon for them. And then for the foxes, we've got their housing sorted. They are a bit more difficult because we can hit them with pickled goods. Outside of that, we don't have much yet. But if we can go into luxury, we could just start producing wine, because we have the ability to right here. We just need to be able to get either berries, mushrooms, or reeds in large quantity. There are some mushrooms here, which we could just drop a camp here to start collecting. But there's no, like, primary resource way to get right now to produce wine on a large scale. We just haven't found it yet. So next time what we'll likely do is we'll probably cut into this glade and this one to look for those resources that we need to continue to boost resolve. Outside of that, we're pretty much done with orders. So we just need high resolve for a couple of points. But yeah, this run's going really well, guys. I might be just streaming my time at Sandrock tomorrow if the update drops before it's time for me to leave. Or before my stream tomorrow morning. I don't know the exact time of when that update drops. It's just supposed to happen tomorrow. Don't know when. Just tomorrow at some point. Yeah, until then, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you again next time.